Took the shot, it went in. There it is.
You know, it's a lot of emotions. It's my last playoff game for the city and the States, but for the city, we coming in as the #1 seed, so we just gotta come out, do our job, play hard, don't take nobody lightly, and we should win the championship, play together. We made it to the championship. We played Roosevelt. It's always a good matchup when we play them. We just ain't want to take nobody for granted. Coaches tell us don't take nobody for granted. Play everybody hard. Even though like on paper we might be way more talented, but anybody could be beaten. So that's what we did.
The game was really testy. As expected, you know, game plans have to be game plans. However you need to plan to win a game, that's what you got to do as a coach.
Don't know how when people stand in your way, we don't settle. Can't settle. We need to come out like we did last night, played smothering defense, protected the rim in the beginning, shared the ball. We have to play together in order to win this championship. Their game plan, get you out your game. They're gonna pump you. They're gonna do everything in their power to make sure that you get thrown out the game. They're gonna come out hype. They're gonna do all that. They don't come out shooting the ball to see if they hot. Be on point. Let's go out.
A lot of emotions in that game. It was physical.
Yeah, 12 technical. The game flared up just because of the first game, like the incident at halftime, and then social media. You know, they going back and forth on social media.
Big kid from Rose and the Twins, they got like past history. So I guess like he was just trying to get him out of it. I think they was just trying to get him checked out the game for real. I think they want to fight for real. They was just trying to get him teched out, so he tried to slam him, but the twin, he responded maturely. He ain't like let it get to him. He just got back up and kept running. June, yeah, he was crying on the bench. June brother played with Rose, so they was getting into it.
I think June was caught up in between his brother and the Twins' little relationship that they had going.
No, I didn't really see what happened, like, cause I was in the game, and they was just like walking over to the bench saying stuff.
He's falling right into it. That teammates over there, shut the
play. I don't understand. Get away over. Hey, Mikhail, don't end your night like this. Get over here. That's your teammates. That's your teammates ain't doing nothing to y'all.
I guess they felt like June was in the middle of all that, and that was like the immediate person that they can say something to or, you know, get a reaction from. Just because he feel like, man, all right, that's your brother, he on that team, he should be able to, or you on our team, you should be able to calm all that down and tell him like, man, nah, we good men, that don't fly. But I mean, June's still young, so he's still trying to figure out what to do and how to handle things.
It was just me being competitive, you know? It was just on the court, like, he said something and I scored and basically flexed or whatever. I was just talking, you know, just being competitive. It wasn't nothing to it like that.
Man got ejected. The ref said that he cursed. He cursed on the court at the free throw line, but him and Los actually was talking to each other, and the ref was like, he cursed at the opposite teammate or something like that. So they.
Okay. While he's dribbling,
Step away. Step away.
What the? What the?
So who?
I don't know who he's talking to. He's got to go.
He's got to shoot the free. Huh? I know he didn't say nothing.
What you going? What you relax?
Hello. Why the you dressed? Put it on. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to put it on. No that. How we can't just keep playing basketball? There ain't no mercy rule. The clock not stopping. Y'all winning and you talking. People talk when they lose. 100 points. I said 100 points.
We got to win and be champions again.
It was important for us to keep the winning tradition alive. You know, in the last 3 years, we've won the league, and this year was a little bit easier than it's been in the past.
It's a hell of a feeling because I really know like where we really came from. Like we was not this good. Like, and for me to be a part of seeing us develop each year is like, really amazing.
To be a part of a three-peat, I just enjoyed every piece of it.
The last 2 years, it felt great. I just thank them for letting me come, and I enjoyed the ride.
It's not over. We will practice this week. We play next Wednesday or Tuesday. One of these. We probably practice on the latter of the week. We got a bye in the first round, but the second round we play winner of 8-9 right now. I don't know who that is. I think it's Coolidge or McKinley.
Coolidge and Chavez.
Well, whoever it is. So we got a lot of work to do. We got to fix the kinks. We can't go in there with these kinks against these other high-level teams. Everything got to be right. We got to limit turnovers. We can't end up with 16 turnovers. We can't have more turnovers than enough. And 8 of them came, 9 of them in the last 6 minutes of the game. Can't happen. All right, way to play. Let's keep it up, and let's get out of here. Let's put jerseys. You want to take a picture with the jump? I don't care, whatever you want. Oh, so you want to take a picture with the jump quickly? You said the jump. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Family on 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
NCAA Boys State Championship. #1 ranked Wilson Tigers taking on #4, some would call them a Cinderella, and they are Sidwell Friends.
I knew going into the game that Eric Singletary is a really good coach. He coaches his guys. He goes with what he has, and that's how I kind of been when I didn't have as much talent as I had.
Of course, we wanted St. John's, but they didn't make it, so we got Sidwell.
Lock in. Fellas, I already told you the game plan. I told you the game plan. All right, they're a smart team. So just because you see them open doesn't mean they're necessarily going to take the shot.
I just knew that like they was disciplined. They played together. They could make shots.
So we need to make sure that we're on point. All right, we got to stay disciplined to what we do. All right, run our offense. Whatever they're in, we do our jobs. Wherever Jason Gibson's at, we are. We know where he's at. You will know. I will be screaming as I do every game. Shooter, wherever he's at. And when he catches the ball, we're next to him.
Jason Gibson.
Jason Gibson.
The kid Jason. I played with Jason like in 6th grade, I want to say.
This was my first time like ever seeing him play.
His freshman year, I remember, he gave 31 to us. Kept asking, who is this kid? Like, is this sophomore or junior?
Jason, he definitely got better. Like when we was younger, he was just like strictly a shooter, but now like he could put it on the floor, he could get to the rim. He got moves now.
I respect this game a lot.
All met first team, picks up 3 or 4 offers to where he didn't have none. And my question before we even went to the game, how does this kid not have it?
I was definitely surprised that he didn't have any scholarships until after that game.
I feel like if you can shoot, you can help anybody's team, so I am surprised that he don't got any offers.
I think he's a Division I player after watching him.
He's the most humble kid. You don't see him celebrating like on Twitter. And I appreciate that. You know, like you can't, it's not enough said about those type of kids.
He was definitely a key component to that game.
We do our jobs, we come out victorious. We don't do our jobs, we come back in here, and all the hard work that we've done over the season is for a waste. All right, let's go, fellas. Let's go.
All right, back to layup. Y'all go.
Me going to that game, I'm just like, we gotta play honest. Like, it can't be too many turnovers. We gotta rebound. We can't like get them open shots because they're gonna take advantage of their opportunities.
For us, in the whole DC, it was always hard to try to get the guys to warm up hard and prepare for a game. Like I think that was the biggest challenge the whole year.
So we got out there, we was trying to look cool, me included, warming up all slow, all soft and stuff. And when they came out with a purpose. So T was like, y'all need to pick it up, y'all need to pick it up. So that's when we picked it up.
I guess the guys didn't really get up for that game just because they felt like, oh, it's Sidwell. We kind of like looked past Sidwell, I would say.
This is a matchup that the nation, especially the capital, has been waiting for.
You know, Eric Singletary has his hands full today.
Jason Gibson, I'm not certain that there's another student athlete in the area this week.
Yeah, Chad, this is you know, a team that's been nationally ranked for portions of this year, featuring 2 6'10s going to University of Maryland, point guard going to Boston College. You know, against
Shooter! 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 Kai, shooter, Kai!
Back door, me.
Don't back up, Los. What you backing up for? What you back up for? That one go, man? Yeah. We good? Okay.
Gibson from way downtown leans into it. That shot falls off. Sidwell Friends leads after 1 by a score of 13 to 10.
All right, you got one of the twins, 20 or 20, the shooters. All right, stay on your feet. 2, stay disciplined, stay down. You got the big kid matching up. All right, match up by the hot. Make sure we in hot. Hey, let's run Boston a lot. Let's run Boston a lot and see what we get. I'm not concerned, man. All that, I'm not concerned, man. It's a game of runs. Let's take smart shots.
10. Ladies and gentlemen, if you came for a ball game, we got one.
No! What are you doing? What are you doing? Hit the middle! What are you doing? You called the foul. You called the foul, right?
No, my partner called the foul.
Okay, he did not make a play on the ball. He grabbed my friend, he grabbed my guy's shoulder and pulled, no play on the ball. You're 30, running up and setting the pick, you're not calling the moving pick.
A team that has not been challenged many times in the area.
Gibson really trying to draw fouls there. Great job by
What
Jay
an
Heath.
outlet pass. Here comes a dunk. Dominguez Stevens. There's the out.
Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Los, Kai, opposite the ball. June, here, Ming here. Ming, Los, swing back. Stay, Ming. Swing to Jay. Go get Ming. Ming, come to the top. Gotta stay still. How do you? Oh, much is. It's out of control. How do you give him a call? Come on. Bro, where the is he at? Why don't I see him at the top? Why is he at the bottom of the Bro. You not part of the team or something? Okay, say less. Show something different. 2-2-1. He didn't even see him. How did he bump him if he don't see him? Wow, Mr. Ref. Wow, you know this is championship, right?
Take him out of the game in this situation.
Jason Gibson is going to bring the ball up. Jay Heath going to pick him up at half court. Gets it to Dean Masmus.
Gotta go.
Over to
Gotta
Lewis.
go.
Lewis, 2 seconds. They won't get a shot off.
They will.
do.
And he makes it!
And
Wow! Chad, unbelievable.
Halftime, I went in the locker room and said, all right, we here now, like, they not playing. It's serious, like, come on, let's go. Give us the best y'all got. Y'all thought it was gonna be a cakewalk. All right, let's go. Bring y'all lunch pails, let's go to work.
Hey, Nate, if you shoot like that again, we're gonna lose. That's value our possessions, bro. Because that's what they doing.
See what's value in every possession that they have. They miss shots, they're taking good shots. Guard switch. It's that simple. I screamed it out. With 5 seconds to go, I said switch. And then you gonna go down to the end of the bench?
It was over the seat that was over.
And you try in the championship game.
It was over the seat that was over.
Get the out of here with that. I told you they want to keep it in a low-scoring game. It's 29-27. You're on track to get 50 points, 40. I'm not sure I understand. They're in help defense every time. I told you that they're going to be in help defense every time. Then the backside guy's where he's supposed to be. Move the ball, move the ball, move the ball. Throw it to the middle in their zone. It's that simple. Throw it to the middle. Look over the top. Street ball is not going to beat them. They are working the shot clock every time. Why? Because they know you're going to become impatient and get wide open backdoor cuts to the rim because there's no backside help, something that we practice all the time.
16 minutes of basketball left to play hard and give everything y'all got. Instead, y'all rather sit here and pout with your head down. Play basketball, that's why we're here.
Every screen or over you, somebody sitting right there in that lane. Yeah, so don't throw the ball open.
Team defense is going to win this game, fellas.
This is the best one that we've had thus far, which many people did not anticipate. Sidwell Friends.
I need to get myself going, so that's what I tried to do when I came out in the second half. I had like 2 threes, a layup. Then I think I found Rowe in the corner for a 3.
I think we came out of halftime and responded, but Sidwell came back out with the same fight from the first half.
And then they're going off screen. Go this side. every time. Hey, stop chasing. Come up the middle.
Better shot right here.
That's number 11 right there. The foul was on him. Not no 20, not no 23.
They kept coming.
They never stopped playing.
Go, have a seat. Hey, we're gonna run 4, Kel. We're gonna run 4. We need a basket here, so let's take the clock down. Throw it to Ming. Kel, just wait. Jay, go back door hard. Look for it. Look at him, Ming. Don't throw it if it's not there. 4.
And Angelo Hernandez taking a bit of a risk. He's got both of the towers in the game right now. Sidwell Friends answers with a 1-2-2 zone. Get it down low. Draw the foul on Walter Rouse. 12 seconds. Jay Heath Jr. taking the defensive assignment. He's done wonders against Jason Gibson today. Gibson dancing on Heath. Still dancing. Gets it up. It falls off.
In the fourth quarter, we were up by like 6. In my mind, I'm like, we got him where we want him, man. Like, yeah, we got enough of him. We got enough of him.
Running 4 because let's keep running 4 because somebody's gonna get a shot open because they know we're not there. Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. What? Mr. Ref, come on, Mr. Ref. He cannot do that. Mr. Ref, he cannot do that. He cannot set that type of play. Time out. Time out. He cannot do that. He cannot hand the ball off and stick his behind out. No, it's not about both teams. It's about what I just saw. He handed and he stuck his ass out.
Jason Gibson gets to the rack and lays it in.
We're about to throw the ball right here. Watch 2 hands. 2 hands. Hey, no. Good possession. Hey. Hey, drop. Hey, drop. 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 Drop.
Now let's see if they go.
Inside. Oh, and a charge is called.
Wow.
A charge is called on Mitchell.
And that's another situation, Chad, where the help side defender comes underneath.
Mr. Ref,
They call
how?
offensive foul.
My guy went
That's
airborne. He cannot get up
great
under him.
argument on this call.
There's no way.
Wow, that's crazy.
No f***ing way, man. No way. No way.
We good.
Makai Mitchell gets around Rouse. No call. Traveling.
And what's the call?
How is that not a foul? No, the first one. There's no way I don't get that one. As soon as he tried to take a charge, hits it. No block right there. He didn't get it.
You know, you want a high percentage shot.
4 seconds to go. Gibson gets to the rack and puts it in. 49-47. Jason Gibson drives. He's fouled.
That will be number 5 on Mikal.
Jason Gibson has just fouled out one of the Mitchell twins, and potentially just as important, he's headed to the free throw line. One more ties this ball game. Gibson good. 49-49. Timeout on the court. The Sidwell Friends Quakers looking
Sit down. Hey, we're gonna run Arizona. Go to the middle. Don't go right away. Wait. All right, see what we get. Manage the clock. We all right. Tigers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
He wants to take him off the dribble. Gets it down to Mitchell. Rouse comes over to help. No foul. Jay Heath Jr. looking to pressure. Gibson liable to pull up from anywhere. Takes his time. 10 seconds. There's a foul. That's going to be number 5 on Mitchell. 3 free throws on the way for Jason Gibson. And Makai Mitchell has just fouled out of the game.
This is crazy.
Jason Gibson puts it in. 2-point lead for Sidwell. Jay Heath Jr. over to Dominguez Stevens. Stevens fouled by Gibson.
An official.
Stevens calmly knocks it down with another. And he makes it.
You want the last possession. You got to go if you're Sidwell.
Gibson kicks it to Rouse. Lewis hesitates. Lewis misses.
The only silver lining there is that you're going to get the last possession. So you need a stop, and then you get the last possession.
You gonna draw it up? Okay, let's go.
Hey, Joe, you hit. Me, we hit. You hit. Just man as you going
Be smart.
We got to drive hit. Hey, Jay, we got to drive. We got to kick, and then
Let's
we
go.
gotta go back to me.
Execute on 3. 2, 3. Execute.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Inbounded by Stevens to Jay Heath Jr., DCIAA Player of the Year.
What do you draw up here? You draw up an ISO for Jay Heath. You take the shot clock down to 5.
Heath, guarded by Lewis, back to Heath. Going off of
They're
a
going off
double
a
pick
triple screen.
to Stevens for 3. Off the mark.
That should
Out of bounds. Sidwell Friends will have the ball with 10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining.
Let's go hot the man. We got it. Everybody can guard anybody.
Says the official.
No dumb fouls. This one okay.
Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Defense.
Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wilson backs off. They do not pressure full court. Now they pick up 7 seconds. Gibson, 5 seconds. Gibson. Oh, we're going to head into overtime.
Going into overtime. Without the twins, I'm thinking, man, it's going to be tough, but I still believe in our guys that we could do it just because, like, still had Ming out there. We still had Jay.
So we like, damn, that was a low blow.
Came down to the youngsters, and you know, the Ming and Jay.
You the guy. All right. If you can't turn the corner, he's back. Yes. Just do what you do.
Jay Heath Jr. to Stevens. Stevens strong to the rack. Lays it in. Rolls to Rouse. Rouse is fouled. He misses the second. That ball is tipped in. Lewis. Jason Gibson drives. Kicks to Lewis. Bang! It shows up in places like
Gibson
that.
splits the defense.
Gibson, get in
And it
space.
looked like a clean strip from up here.
Dominguez. Nate. Get the on the line. Get on the line.
Now, Angelo's upset about something. Perhaps the clock started before the ball was touched on the inbounds pass.
Go over there. The ref got to put his hand down. It's 133. That was at the free throw.
59, 55, it's our score. 1:18 remaining.
This gives Eric Sickles.
Heath looking to take his man off the dribble. Split. Walter Rouse on the defense. Walter Rouse on the rebound. Lewis, he
Oh,
gets
and a
it up.
steal!
They'll send Jay Heath to the line for 2. First attempt is good. Cuts this one to a 2-point ball game. Timeout called on the floor.
We're gonna go Duke. We're gonna go Duke. We're gonna go Duke. Go. We're going for the trap here.
But being careful not to foul.
Jason
Lewis
Gibson
using the hip.
to the rack.
And what do they
Oh,
call?
they call a defensive
foul.
foul on the floor.
You can't dip his shoulder and get a ball. Huh?
Gibson misses the second. Jay Heath Jr. going fast to Stevens for 3.
And he does it
I
again.
knew he was gonna shoot it. I'm okay with him shooting because he's a volume shooter. He can shoot the ball really well.
So I knew Ming could do that just because, like, that's what he does.
This guy draws more fouls on three-pointers than maybe any high school player in the country. And Jason Gibson has fouled out? Wow, game changer.
He's been in that situation before.
He was down 3. He made all 3 free throws.
He looked at me when he got fouled, and he looked at other people. He said, I got this. I got this.
Dominguez Stevens makes the 3rd.
That was important for him to kind of bring his confidence back.
Timeout called. Eric Singletary.
Offense, we in 5. We got to get stop. We got to stop. We got to get a stop. Number one's going to try to come off the screen, and he's going to try to kick. Go under the screen.
Inbounding Maslish with his hands on the ball. Jay Heath Jr. pressuring the rock. Over to Jack Lewis. Lewis to Maslish. Back to Lewis.
We got to draw up a play here. We got 10 on the shot clock.
Maslish with the ball. Back to Jack Lewis from the free throw line. He misses.
We got the stop we wanted.
I'm like, June, we get a stop and you get the rebound, we're gonna win the game. So June got the stop, got the rebound, he kicked it out to me. I passed it up to me, he made the layup.
I know that Jay was gonna make that pass.
At that moment, I'm like, all right, that's game. Like, we got this, we got this.
They actually, they took the ball out quick. He came down, hit the shot.
The kids started celebrating like the game was over.
When he made the layup, you know, I tried to get to the referee as fast as possible, call timeout, which we got. They hit the first shot. Everybody runs on the floor.
That was a good timeout.
In that timeout, we were so worried about the time, how much time they put back on the clock, that we didn't really get to utilize the timeout. But our main focus was number 20.
It was like 6 seconds left, so in my head, I'm thinking like, they drawing up a play to go to number 20.
Come out the timeout, playing defense.
Finish last.
Kid lost the ball behind the back, and he hit the shot again. Got the same kid, but the same kid hit a half-court buzzer beater going to halftime.
I'm like, man. And I just it kind of just shocked me a little bit, like, we just lost to Sidwell.
I knew the shot was good, and when it went in, it's just like, it's really over. Like, we got beat, it's over. Had to face reality, like, we lost.
They just hit an incredible shot to win a game twice.
Hats off to Sidwell, they played a great game.
Sidwell did a great job of executing their defense and what they were supposed to be doing.
But we didn't know they would come in and play as well as they did. Almost seemed like they didn't miss a shot.
It was important for Sidwell to win that game that night, and because you have kids over there who don't get as much media attention as some of the stuff that was going on here.
I'm still not over it. I'm still not over it right now, but I mean, I live.
Do I think we're losers? No, we lost the game, but it's not the end of the world.
I think it was a learning lesson for the guys, like, to never take anything for granted. Always go out there and play the game like it's your last game.
I'm never gonna forget that shot that just happened in the States.
Winning and losing is a part of this process, and I tell people all the time, they call me and say, well, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm great, man. If my kids are okay, or the kids that I coach are okay, I'm okay.
I think it was just a big moment for Sidwell. I think it was their night, man. They deserved it.
I love the way that we handled the loss. They handled it really well. You know, they sat back, they shook their hands, they sat back down. They walked to the locker room. The locker room was great.
The mood in the locker room, of course, we just lost the state championship, so the guys gonna be down. Some tears. People got their head tucked in their shell. People disappointed that we didn't get another championship.
It's a hell of a season, man. Hell of a season. We finished 31-9. That's what we play the game for.
We talked about everything. The seniors left the young people with some of the legacy.
The guys that's on the bench and stuff, they got two to 3 more years. So just cherish it and just respect the game.
I ain't say nothing. because I was messed up.
Coach? 4-year guy? Know where we started from?
For us to come this far, I'm just happy to be a part of the journey. I'm thankful for what Wilson basketball has brought to me. I left it all on the court.
I just told him, like, I appreciate, you know, being a part of the year that we had. And that, like, basketball didn't stop there. Like, keep using basketball to get to where you gotta go.
And that's what the guys left them with. And, you know, they told them about how they should approach the process. And that's important for those older guys to do that. That was one of the best locker rooms I've been in, besides the ones where you win a championship and you're getting soaked by water or Gatorade. That was one of the better ones, if, you know, with that kind of loss. That was the first time experiencing that for me.
Like I told you from the beginning, when all that stuff happened in April, a long time ago. If I could sit here and do it all over again, I would. I would pick each and every one of you to be part of the team. People would say what they want. I wouldn't trade you for anybody.
I learned that being at the top it's a lot of people that, like, don't really want you there.
I walked back into this building on August 20th. It's still like a monkey on my shoulder.
There's gonna be a lot of hate. There's gonna be a lot of people saying, oh nah, they doing this, they doing that, or a lot of people feel like that. You don't deserve to be there.
I forgive, but I don't forget. At one point, I don't even know if I wanted to coach anymore, because if it was like this, why put blood, sweat, and tears into something that isn't given back to me the way that I should be receiving?
But I mean, those people don't matter. Just all that matters is the people that's within your group, like the team, the coaches. Like, I mean, ICH, that's who he come to Wilson every day for, like the guys that's around him.
It was because of the kids that I came back.
Regardless of what I'm doing, I always gotta remember, like, the people that's around me, that's the guys I gotta make sure that's good, get to the next level, and then I gotta keep getting myself better also.
A lot of credit to T and Barnes and Marty and Tut and Gus. I was appreciative of the support that I got from those guys.
H winning three DC titles and then a state title, he definitely will, you know, leave a legacy and leave a mark in DC basketball, regardless if people like it or not. And a lot of people probably don't agree with him being like one of the greatest coaches in DC IAA, but man, like, he won. He got 3 titles, regardless of who he got it with, how he got it. That's what he did. He definitely leaves a good legacy at Wilson.
Major experience for me was that my son was able to experience all 3 championships. The first one I won was when I was 33 years old, and we hadn't won a championship in 33 years, and my son was 1. And then we won a second one, and he was 2, and then he won a third one, he was 3. And so he was able to share those experiences with me.
It's 3P, me and you, buddy. 3P, it's all you.
The sad moment was, you know, he was so used to us winning that at the state championship, he kept asking his mother, hey, it's time to go get the trophy, it's time to go get the trophy. And, you know, she had to tell him, like, not this year, not this time. And, you know, he cried.
On to the next year now. Gotta get the younger guys better. Use that game as motivation to come back and be prepared for the next year.
Feeling a lot of emotions right now. Ball don't stop here. All right. Other than that, let me get my shorts.
I was put on earth to do something, and I think this was what it is.